where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises.
The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters. Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
2nd down and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And let's give it about 4 on that one. TJ Edwards there on the stop. Third and 5. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. He's going to have the 1st down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. The Bears offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Again, working deep downfield.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt first time they had it, but they'll try again in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He has Hyatt complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get forward for a couple. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. They'll run with Tracy. And he will have a Giants first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Strong. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. This one is caught by Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. A carry here for Tracy. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Now it is 1st and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he is in. Touchdown, New York.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. A play fake. Now Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On third down, here's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's Torrey Taylor now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the ground, here's Tracy. So after 1, it's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Williams. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
On second down, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's third down and a few inches. On the ground, it's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Another run here, another run by Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Williams to throw on second down. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? On the handoff, it's Johnson. And that won't help a great deal. Just a short gain there. It's 2nd and goal. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
First and 10. I'll give on the ground, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
On 1st and 10, Miller. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try to run. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. This pass is caught by Scott. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the first down up to the 44. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Williams to the air once more. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Second and 7. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Giants offense going to take over just before the half. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our 2 teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Williams on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Give up the middle with Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. A throw complete to Scott. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play.
And he's in! Tyler Scott, touchdown Bears.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
When we met with him during the week, how did he describe himself to us, Mike? He said, I feel like I'm a student of the game. I feel like that's my advantage over my opponent. And as this game's unfolded, it's pretty clear to see why.
The Giants sending out their punter. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
3rd and 5. Now Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Chicago.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, Gets the ball out of his hand and results in a completion.
Throwing again, Williams. That complete to Swift. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And time again, Greg, the yards on the ground have been very difficult to come by.
Yeah, and it really goes against conventional wisdom, Mike. You hear so often everyone talk about you run the ball to open up the pass, and really that's not necessarily true. Oftentimes when you're having trouble on the ground, the best way to open things up underneath is by passing the ball, and that could be a variety of ways. Throwing it downfield, screen passes, swing passes. Just get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and open things up.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
As you could probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Giants.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. That one on the former number 7 overall pick back in 2022, Evan Neal. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are back within 4 at 14-10. Graham Gano now following the field goal. Back to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Second down and 3. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Williams to the air once more. Quickly to the outside and complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll try to run with Swift. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Santos for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears are out to a 21-10 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A carry here for Tracy. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. They'll run with Tracy, and he will score. Game on. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. the pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two.
Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. LeBear's offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That one on target to Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The offense is able to land a big blow there, and I think what happened defensively, Mike, is just everyone was not on the same page. And when you do that at this level, the good offenses, they're going to make you pay for it. They've got to clean up those mistakes, make the offense have to earn everything they get.
A play fake. Now Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
A run here with Swift. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. There's that man again, another catch. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Now Swift. Oh, yeah. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want, but I can promise you this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
Williams to throw on second down. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Tyler Scott, touchdown Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's the Bellinger. He's got it downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
Now, faking the give. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Back to the air one more time. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
First and 10. Here's Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5. They will run it over center with Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the ground, it's Swift. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that'll be batted down. And
what did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Finding his tight end, Bellinger. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's caught left side by Bellinger. Third and 6. Back to throw. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run. It's Swift. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the give, it's Swift. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one, as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.